Australian Christmas. Hello Aussies. I know absolutely nothing about Australian Christmas and want to find out more. All I know is sun, Santa and seafood. I could ask my cousin who uprooted recently to Australia, but he's going to give me an English point of view on it. I need the raw truth from an Aussie themselves. What do you guys have or do around Christmas that are quintessentially Australian? For example, in the UK we eat roast dinner, open crackers and wear silly little paper hats. In the UK we have Christmas adverts that loads of companies do, mainly supermarkets, that everyone is always excited to watch. Do you guys have any Australian adverts around Christmas? Edit. For clarification, in UK we do not watch adverts on Christmas Day, but our Christmas ads get released at the start of November. It's become a bit of a culture thing now, where each year it's almost a competition for who has the best Christmas ad. I recommend checking out the John Lewis ads. Get drunk and fight with relatives. As a kid, lunch was roast chicken and salad at grandma's and dinner was roast chicken and veg at my other grandma's. As an adult with partner or friends, just had a backyard barbecue, seafood salad. Played backyard or street cricket. Sometimes went to the beach on Christmas morning. The night before, we'd walk the neighborhood and look at Christmas lights. Boxing Day you're watching the cricket or Sydney to Hobart yacht race or going to the cinema as much for the air conditioning as the films. Ham prawns and ham. Pineapple cherries and ham. Ham crayfish potato salad and ham. Lasagna ham salad and ham. Ham lollies Maltesers and ham. Pavlova ham beer and ham. Ham uncle shit jokes and ham. Yep, roast dinner, crackers and hats. Then we set our dessert on fire. I always like the Aldi ad with the surfing Santas, very Australian. If you look up Tim Minchin's White Wine in the Sun, I think it's a fairly good representation of a secular Aussie Christmas. And very sentimental. Personally, we also had carols by candlelight, both local events and the televised ones in Melbourne and Sydney, but they're leading up to Christmas rather than Christmas Day, and not everyone is keen on it. Carols by candlelight are pretty huge in Australia. There are big ones that happen in the capital cities, but also lots of smaller ones in suburbs and regional towns. They occur in the weeks leading up to Christmas and are fun community events. Aussie Christmases are the same as UK Christmas. We do all the same stupid shit, but in 30°C heat. It depends on who I'm celebrating with. If it's my immediate family hosting, there's generally a roast chook and veg. Bonbon and paper hats. Way too many sweet snacks and a nap. If my BIL's family hosts, then we get a full Italian buffet meal, home cooked. If other BIL hosts, very UK as his English. If it's mates, barbecue and snacks. If I spend it alone, whatever I feel like. We don't ever have the TV on Christmas Day. We have Christmas music and there's far too much talking to bother with TV. How many of us varies from 7 to 20. After lunch we either sleep, read or play board games, or some go to other family for dinner. It's all pretty casual. We always have a ham on the bone, always cold, a rolled and stuffed turkey breast and a butterflied lamb leg cooked on the barbecue. If the weather is cooler, we have roast veggies and cauliflower with cheese sauce. If it's hot we have a variety of salads. Dessert is Christmas pudding with custard, a pavlova and a cheesecake. Roasts cooked in a Weber kettle. Prawns. Cold beer. Cold meat. Salads. If you're lucky, a swimming pool. I think Aussie Christmas is very varied, depending on family background. My mum is English, so it is a pretty traditional English Christmas, except we are all sweating. Seafood and beach on Christmas Eve. Sweaty Santa gets around on a fire truck, piffs lollies at kids in the street. Lots of cold meat, particularly ham, loads of cold fresh seafood and salads. Swim most of the day, either in the beach or pool with a cold beer or wine. Play family cricket, preferably on the beach. Sun, Santa, seafood. Don't overthink it. It's also okay to do your own thing. It's also okay to show us a tradition that you're used to as well. Relax and enjoy. Leftover ham for days brew. We do the crackers, paper hats as well. They are called bonbons sometimes as well as crackers. We hear holiday and we get on the piss. The ham they all talk of is not the English baked glazed ham. It's cured and cold and off the bone, usually stores in a cotton bag, and kept in the fridge. Have lived in UK and England. It's cold and perfection. Carols by candlelight is a huge thing in the lead up to Christmas. Outdoor free Christmas concerts all over the place. Aussie invention. The warm weather helps. We do the usual ham and turkey, then add some KFC-style chicken to it. My background is Macedonian, so most of the side dishes are based around that. Prawns, oysters, swordfish and tuna steaks and a couple of salads, good beer and wine, play records all day while in and out of the pool, watch Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, then pass out, very casual. Pavlova cherries. First box of cherry season gets auctioned off for thousands of dollars for charity. Are a pretty big deal. All the fruits swimming. Barbecue, beach. Honestly, it's super chill. It's usually hot to hard to eat roasts, but they still get cooked for traditional Christmas. Everyone I know passes out after lunch though. It's usually hot and everyone eats so much, they all just fall asleep wherever they are sitting, etc. It's weird visiting people's houses and you know it's time to leave when the hosts fall asleep. Ham, prawns, chicken, barbecue, salads. It's hot. Also, Christmas crackers. Silly hats, bad jokes, good fun. Go to the Boxing Day test and get pissed. So in Australia we have Christmas ham, so delicious, usually seafood. Those of us that live near beaches, lakes or our own pools usually have a beautiful day swimming. We spend it with family and friends. And yes, we have those Christmas crackers and also wear those silly little hats. We have either a big Christmas lunch or dinner with our families, and eat until we can't move, lol. We also have Christmas stockings we fill with small gifts or lollies and chocolates. We make gingerbread and shortbread, Christmas puddings, and amazing desserts. Wish I could experience a white Christmas. Pavlova cream, peaches, berries, kiwi fruit and most importantly, lots of passion fruit. Play fridge tetras. Ham obviously. Beer. Prawns. Whiskey. Oysters. Cider. Coleslaw. Breakfast champagne. Family optional. Pasta salad. Good friends. Boxing Day. Finish the leftover with a barbecue thrown in for good measure just in case someone is hungry. Play fridge tetras. My family used to do the big roast dinner at my grandma's house when I was little. But as time passed it turned into a lunchtime barbecue before eventually ending up as a lunchtime potluck sort of thing where a few people would bring roasts or side dishes. I think there was always a lamb and a ham roast at every Christmas, regardless of whether we were having a barbecue as well. And plenty of VB. We basically do the same stuff. Sometimes lunch is seafood, cold meats and salads, sometimes a roast. We have crackers and wear silly hats too. As for ads, I haven't watched free-to-air TV in years and almost forget they're a thing. It's not really done here that I'm aware of. Not an Australian tradition, per se, but a personal tradition is the Saturday before Christmas to put on my akubra and a red t-shirt, put antlers on the miniature horses and walk them into town to buy carrots for them and coffee for us. Always get smiles. Exactly the same. For the quintessential Australian Christmas, invest in a marquee beach cabana from Kmart, buy a beach cricket set football, stake out a posse at a lake beach river, fire up the barbie, put the beers in the esky, slap on the sunscreen, lay out the camping chairs and have a chilled out Chrissy. Get ready for the heat, my friend. This isn't gonna be your cozy little winter snow stay inside, with a fireplace on, not only that BBQS meat for days and the crown jewel pavlova. We do open crackers and wear silly paper hats. Instead of heavy roast dinner, I think prawn and fruit platters for brunch is more popular, followed by afternoon naps. We still do the Christmas crackers and silly hats. But we also have ham, turkey and pavlova.